Hello, everyone. My name is Sam, and I'm over here at Webster Tutoring. And today I'm going to be going over who versus whom. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, one common but tricky problem you'll find on the ACT is deciphering between whether to use who versus whom in a sentence. It can be tricky if you don't know the rule behind it, but if you uh, understand it, it is actually a pretty easy problem to solve. So, getting into it, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to identify the subject and the object of the sentence. So, the subject of a sentence is the person doing the action or the verb, and the object is the person being done to by the action or verb. So, I'm just going to copy this over to my little paint. Okay. So, for example, the person hit John, right? So in this sentence, let's first identify who's doing the action and who's being done to by the action. So the person hit, right? So the person is doing the action, which is hit. So we can say that, we can say that the person is the subject of the sentence. And who's the person being done to by the object? Well, the person hit John. So John, in this case, is the object of the sentence. So we could say John is the object. All right. Next example, the pirate threw Austin overboard. Okay, so in this sentence, who's doing the action, right? The action in this case is threw, and it's the pirate threw. So the pirate in this case, once again, is the subject of the sentence. Okay? Pirate says the subject. Sorry for my terrible writing. But now, who's being done to by the action? Well, it's the pirate through Austin. So in this case, Austin is the object of the sentence. Austin is the object. Okay. So that's the first step. Let's first identify the subject of the sentence, and then let's identify the object of the sentence. All right. Second step. Now we need to identify whether the whom or who word, we don't know whether it's whom or whom yet, but we need to identify whether it refers to the subject or the object of the sentence. So, and if the who or who word refers to the subject, it's got to be who. If the who or who word refers to the object, it's got to be who. So, this over. Okay. All right. Let's take the first example. So let's go back to the first step here, and let's identify the subject and the object of the sentence. So the person who hit the lady was arrested. All right. So who is doing the verb in this case? Who is doing the hitting? Well, it's the person who hit. So the person in this case is the subject of the sentence. Subject. Now, who's being done to by the action? Well, it's the person who hit the lady. The lady is the one being hit. So the lady in this case is the object of the sentence. I'm going to use a little different color here. The lady, the object. So now, what's our word? Well, our word here is who, right? So what is this word referring to? Is it referring to the person or is it referring to the lady? Well, it's the person who hit the lady. So in this case, it's referring to the subject. So the correct word would be who, not whom. All right. Let's take the next example. Once again, let's identify who's doing the object and who's being done to by the object. So the lady who was hit by the person. So once again, the person is doing the hitting, right? So the person is the subject of the sentence. Subject. Now we have the lady who was hit by the person. So the lady, once again, is being hit by the person. Therefore, she is the object because the action is being done to her. The object. Okay. So what is our who/whom word referring to? Is it referring to the lady or is it referring to the person? Well, the lady who was hit. So in this case, it's referring to the lady, which is the object. Therefore, it should be who. All right. Okay, guys. So to recap, first we're going to identify the subject and the object of the sentence, right? The subject is the person doing the action, verb, and the object is the person being done to by the action. So the second step, we're going to identify whether the who or whom word refers to the subject or the object. And if it refers to the subject of the sentence, the doer, it's going to be who. If it refers to the object, the person being done to, it's going to be who. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button. Like this video, please. Comment below if you have any suggestions for future videos. I'm going to be doing private tutoring, so I'm going to put a link in the description where you can reach out to me if you are interested. Thank you and have a good day.